Race number 7, penultimate race of the night, the Pottinger Peak. We're talking Class 2 now, and we're up to 1650. Literature won his last 2. This is an easier race for Pikachu. Rickfield to the shorter trip of 1650. Winning Faith is looking for a picket fence. He's won his last 3. Infinity Endeavour is unbeaten at the Valley from 2 starts, but he's up in distance. Circuit Glory's finding form now. General Sherman close to a drop in grade.
Yeah, I think Infinity Endeavour has got the pace to lead this race, though, of course, going up from 1,200 metres, and he's in tremendous form wherever he runs, really, at the moment. Circuit Glory, Star Majestic in behind there, Literature just on the rail, 3 horses back.
Pikachu's the first one we'll look at here. He's under a really good hold as he comes down. Just a 400-metre gallop for him, but he's in good form at the moment. Alberto Senna should give him a nice run, and he's a horse that does like Happy Valley, so only a little chap, but plenty of power there. Rickfield's quite keen, another one that's run well at Happy Valley in the past, and you can see he really wants to get on with the job here this morning, but quite restrained, so he's super keen, and he looks ready to go for a good race on Wednesday night. Infinity Endeavour's in great form at the moment. A nice quiet piece of here. Up to 1650 is an interesting piece for him because he has been running over the shorter distances. So it'll be interesting to see how he does go. But he seems to have settled okay there. Yeah,
that speed map's interesting because Infinity Endeavour at 1,200 is a noted back marker and closer. So up to 1650 will he lead? We'll have to wait and see the tactics of the race. Literature, well, they won't want to be leading with him because when they have gone forward with him and he's got a little fizzy, he wants to go on with it, and it's been his downfall. Yeah, he was a little fizzy again here, but I thought he moved with quite a deal of menace on this particular occasion. He went through the race really nicely, and when he let down, there was plenty there. He's got to carry 133 pounds. Oh, sorry, he carried 133 pounds there. He's down to 128. Obviously, he's gone up in grade, which makes it a little bit trickier, but I still think he's going to go well. Is Circuit Glory a chance of leading this race, Paul?
I think he'll be up there, but I don't think he'll actually lead. But I don't think he'll be too far away. I like Literature. I've always said he's a Class 1 horse. He's still in Class 2. Well, he's up to Class 2 now, but he's only rated 91. That's why he comes in with this 28. I think he can win again. There's a lot of winning form going into this race, and Winning Faith, as I touched on, looking for 4 on the trot. He's been quite a revelation since arriving at the Valley. 3 starts, bang, bang, bang. Absolutely, and this was probably the most impressive of all from a visual perspective. They did go a very strong gallop here, so that's probably helped him, but he's run 1:39.64 here, which is a pretty good time, and he's done that with 123 pounds on his back, and with Matthew Poon taking off the 5 here, he's up in grade, but he's got 115 to carry. I think he's going to be very tough to beat. Yeah, we've got him in the numbers as well. He's a horse who's in good form at the moment. Yeah, Class 2 company for him. Infinity Endeavour, touched on him potentially being the leader. I don't think it's a clear-cut scenario because he's been impressive sitting in behind and closing off 1,200 metres, but he's another one who's shown a bit of a liking and affiliation for Happy Valley. He has. The 1650 is the question mark. He's by Fastnet Rock, so it should be okay for him. I think this is a nice race. I've sat on the fence with him. I left him out. I think that speed map might be accurate because I think it's possibly his best chance of you know, seeing out the 1650. I think he certainly will on his breeding, but I think from a tactical perspective, it's probably the best thing for them to do, and I've got him in there. All right, we're going to hear now from David Ferraris, who has 2 runners, Patriot Hero, who put in an unacceptable performance last outing, and a Pikachu.
Yeah, he's a lovely horse. He's a beautiful horse, and you know, I know he was thrown in the deep end in the Derby, but to be drawn 5 and race 3 wide, no cover, is a bit hard to swallow. But he's well. He hasn't got the best gait on Wednesday night, but he'll be taken back and given cover, and he'll be rattling home really well.
First run at Happy Valley. How do you think he'll handle the track? Yeah,
I don't think it'll be a problem at all. He's a very laid-back horse, beautiful horse to train, no problem at all.
A lot of these European horses take a bit of time to really acclimatise and find their feet here in Hong Kong. Where is he in his stage with those sort of things?
Well, his run before the Derby was a very good run, and I thought he'd make the necessary improvement. But having said that, the Derby was a very strong field, but I think he's back in Class 2 now, and I think it's the right race for him with a lightweight.
Distance-wise, what sort of trip do you think will suit him best?
I think a mile, 18 tops, but a mile is fine for him, perfect.
Pikachu lines up in the same race. What are your thoughts on him?
He's had a bit of racing, Pikachu, but he's been running in very strong company, and he's always dangerous in this class at Happy Valley over a mile, and he'll run very well. He's maintained his form. I'm very happy with him.
Well, nice to hear from David Ferraris there. Class 2s are not easy to win anywhere, Paul, particularly at the Valley. Who did you side with here, and who's going to win race number 7?
Literature, I think. I think he's won his last 2, and I can see no reason why he can't win again. He'll get a nice run from his low barrier draw. To beat Circuit Glory, he has been running well at Happy Valley and has only 1 start. Joe Moreira is aboard now, and I think he can run a good race. Winning Fate's another one that's been winning them in a row, and Rickfield likes it here at Happy Valley as well. So 1, 9, 6 and 5, but at $8.70 I think it's a good each way price about the 1.
Yeah, I think he is. I haven't got Literature on top, but I would certainly echo those sentiments as far as the price goes. But I've got Winning Faith on top here to make it 4 wins on the bounce. Like I said before, it was a good time he ran last time up. Suggests he's more than capable of holding his own in Class 2, so he goes on top. Infinity Endeavour, I think he should be able to position up quite well in the early stages, and if he can, I think there shouldn't be any problems with him staying, and he's 2 from 2 at the Valley. I'm going to make him my long shot. Literature in for 3rd, and Circuit Glory in there for 4th, so pretty similar numbers to Paul in the final analysis.
There's plenty of quality about race number 7, but David Ferraris might have twisted my arm with that little interview there with Edward. Patriot Hero might be my little long shot for the night. We'll take a break, come back with race 8 and all of the best bets, and of course Paul's got all the stats for the card.